Void War. How to get more kills or points, resources at the same time minimizing your troop losses. Good evening, this is Passion. Let's do a review on the previous Void War against 224. Okay, so let's go to 224 right now. Okay, 224, to some of you it might be scary because they actually won, and they have this one of the strongest alliance, BRC, who are very, I would say, cash rich because they do a lot of speed attack, 20 of them. They actually managed to zero a few of our players, strong players. Okay, so let's talk about it, and what did I do to get points? Well, in fact, I gained more than I managed to kill about 800,000 units, and my battle power just dropped by 100,000. To me, it's quite amazing because I don't lose 50, 100,000 troops, and I contributed some points to my to our nation. So let's go through some of the tips. The first tip of Void War would be your first target, because the first target to budget players is quite crucial. Your first target is free, so free to teleport. So how to choose your target? The first thing I always do few days before Void Wars would be I'll scan the map. I'll click 0, 0, start from here, and I'll go and scan all the way to the right. And when I reach all the way to the right, which is 1200, okay, if I reach here, I'll go up by 50, and I will scan the map. Now, if I see their alliance flag, I'll trace all the way to the alliance hall and look for any cities in the alliance. And let me share with you the first target. I actually found a few very, very interesting targets over here. Some of them, unfortunately, they are bubbled all the way till the event ended. Some of them, they are attacked by other alliances. So this is my first target. I practically cyber stalk my target until they are ready, meaning to say that they are unbubbled and I decide to attack them. The first target, 6641045. So this is my first target. They were previously called EUR. So as you can see, there are some cities over here. As a C30, I have no issue in killing all of them and plunder them as well. So I waited. I practically checked their cities every hour until they are ready. I'll port over. Of course, I didn't join the team during reset because I was quite busy. On reset, it is 8 a.m. in the morning, so I have plenty to do. I join in later, and when they are not ready, I just continue to wait. Scan all my targets. I key in all the coordinates in a separate note on my phone, and I go through actually 7 of them, and I waited until their bubbles start to pop, and I port over and I start hitting. I believe I port over here, and I actually attack a lot of them. I checked the flags. I killed some of the troops in the flags as well. Tau hit, not really. So over here you can see my attack on GLR. At the beginning was just plundering. Then after that you can see 58,000 kills, 49,000 kills, 18,000 kills, and you can see my losses are pretty low. 2,000, below 2,000, around 2,000, I would say below 2,000. As I mentioned before, I try to keep my losses below 2,000. This one over here was a group attack. I lost 3,000. Okay, so GLD was the next target I actually went to attack. In fact, I only spent Elite Teleport once, which is porting to GLD with some of the team members and started the group attack. This was an SOS. I managed to go against 300,000 troops, and I managed to win the battle with only 28,000 wounded. So this is pretty amazing for me. I guess it won't be as cool compared to other players, but this one get me the most kills. The rest, I would say about 5 figure. So that is how I got most of my kills. Okay, so first target, very important. Second thing, targets to avoid. You need to avoid targets who are very, very used in speed group attack. That is very dangerous and almost there are still ways to prevent it, to protect yourself, which I'm going to talk at the third tip. But targets to avoid, you must always avoid alliances that do speed group attack, including their farms as well. Because once you attack their farm, they will be alerted and they will do the speed attack on you. Now, if you attack other alliance, there's a chance that they'll post on their nation chat, and alert the BRC or other speed attack alliance as well. But the chances is quite low, and they won't receive the alert as obvious as the one within the same alliance. So avoid BRC for 224 or their farms. Other than that, you're okay to attack. So protecting yourself or getting caught. Getting caught means that you get caught by speed reinforcement. You attack a city, and they do speed reinforcement. You lose the battle, and you lose lots of troops. Another way to get caught would be your city. There are lots of troops, and they do a speed attack. You are caught. You cannot do anything. If you bubble up, the attacks will not stop as well. So the battle will go on and on until it ended. So if you lose lots of troops, that is the end for you. I wouldn't say the end, but it is not very good. We have some of the members who actually got caught before on this recent Void War. So the first way to protect yourself from getting caught is sleep time. You want to know what time do they sleep, your enemy, your target. For BRC, they are Japanese players. I realize I follow Asia time. I am from Asia, so I just follow their time. I know roughly what time they are active, what time they are not. So I would just try to, if I were to attack them, I will attack them while they are sleeping. For farms, when you attack farms, you won't get caught by speed reinforcement. Even if you get caught, those troops are really weak. They are farming troops. So you will get kills and you barely have any losses. And because everyone is busy on the main, they don't spend much time in farm, so they won't notice their other members are getting attacked. Because to do defense and reinforcement, you need to be very, very alert. And I would say Void War is better to spend more time in main than in the farm. Third, as I mentioned, avoid speeding alliances. This way you won't get caught. In 195, it would be JPG. In 224, it would be BRC. Empty your city. Okay, there are few ways to empty your city. One of the way is you actually do a rally, a fake rally. Fake rally means that, let's say you are targeting an empty city and you start a rally. So put a 30 minutes rally, set out. And once you click that, the troops will still be in your city, but the enemy cannot attack it. So in other words to say, they can't attack it. They can't zero your city while you are actually attacking, plundering. Okay, so how for me, I don't normally rally. What I do is I look for nearby. If there's a mine over here like this, I'll just send my troops there for gathering. I can tow trap people. At the same time, I can get some resources, and it has to be really, really near my city that I can withdraw very, very in a very short period of time. So how much to send out or set on rally? First, you look at your fleet army. If let's say I have 590,000, I can send out 180,000 to attack. So what I'll do is 180,000. I always send out 2 fleets to attack. So multiply by 2, 360,000. There are 230,000 I would send out, and keep those 2 fleets always in and out my city, uh, plundering, attacking enemies, so that my city is always empty. If they manage to time it well, let's say one of the troops going back to the city, and they manage to speed attack it, they can catch one of my fleet, but they can't catch the whole fleet, the whole all my army. So one would be still be outside attacking other cities. So my wounded unit at most would be 180,000. Normally it won't go max. If caught both, normally by 50-60% will go to hospital. So I won't lose any troops. This is a very important tip to protect yourself. Third is work in teams, reinforce each other, um, and I would say this is the way you can help each other out. You normally when they speed group attack, they don't speed group attack 2 cities at one time, just one. So reinforcement, working together with team, will really protect your city from being zeroed. So that's all for my side. Uh, I have shared with you and did some debrief and review with you the previous Void War, and I hope you enjoy this video. And if you have any questions, like I mentioned, please drop it in the comment section. Other than that, thank you for watching.